Hello and welcome to Your Favourite Teacher. Today we will be looking at Snowball, one of the pigs who begins to lead the farm once Mr. Jones runs away. Snowball is keen to help the other animals and involve them in his plans. His liveliness means the animals like him, but he is too trusting of the pigs he's working with, especially Napoleon. He doesn't realise that Napoleon is plotting against him and is completely blindsided by him. At the beginning of the novel, in chapter 2, when the animals decide on how to move forward after Old Major's death, Orwell describes Snowball as a more vivacious pig than Napoleon, quicker in speech and more inventive, which immediately tells the reader that he's smarter than Napoleon. Orwell goes on to say that he was not considered to have the same depth of character as Napoleon, which highlights the difference between the two as leaders. Once Mr. Jones is expelled, straight away we see that Snowball becomes a positive influence on the other animals. Orwell shows us that he cares a lot about them. When he learns to read and write, he is present in creating the commandments and is helpful by reading them aloud for the benefit of the others, and addresses them as comrades, which makes them feel included in the running of the farm, unlike Napoleon, who does a lot in secret. In chapter 4, Snowball sent out flights of pigeons whose instructions were to tell the others the story of the rebellion. This shows that Snowball wants allies from other farms in order to strengthen their rebellion against the humans, wanting to include as many animals as possible and show them that the grass could be greener on the other side. When the humans come back to take the farm, Snowball leads the battle of the cowshed. Snowball himself dashed at Mr. Jones, showing that he was the bravest of all the animals, even though he was grazed by Jones's bullets. The pellets scored bloody streaks along Snowball's back. His bravery is what makes him most liked by the farm animals as the novel continues. Day to day, Snowball dedicated the most time to educating himself about the farm in order to ensure a smooth running of the place. Orwell describes him as talking learnedly about field drains, silage and basic slag. In chapter 5, which emphasises both his intelligence and his keenness for Manor Farm to benefit more without Jones on the farm. However, this obsession with the farm means that he overlooks Napoleon's jealousy, therefore he doesn't anticipate his attack. In chapter 5, Snowball reveals the plans for the windmill, which he hopes will allow the animals a better work-life balance. He declares that so much labour would be saved that the animals would only need to work 3 days a week. Orwell has done this to reflect the issues between Stalin and Trotsky during the Russian Revolution and how he wanted to help society and give them better lives, but more about that a little bit later. Napoleon knows this is a good idea, so urinated all over the plans, out of jealousy. Orwell uses this event as a way of warning Snowball, but he doesn't realise. Later in chapter 5, Napoleon uses the 9 dogs he reared as puppies to chase Snowball off the farm. They dash straight for Snowball. Here, Orwell is highlighting Snowball's naivety, which leads to his expulsion from the farm. This shows the readers that Snowball may not be a strong enough leader as the animals originally thought. From this point onwards, Snowball is used as a scapegoat for all that goes wrong on the farm. When the windmill is first destroyed, Napoleon tells the animals it is Snowball's doing. He also uses Squealer to spread this around the farm until all of the animals believe that Snowball is not a hero, even though they remember that he fought bravely at the Battle of the Cowshed. Now for the contextual links. Snowball represents Leon Trotsky in the Russian Revolution, who is another leader alongside Stalin, depicted by Napoleon in the novel. He unsuccessfully struggled against Stalin for the leadership of the Soviet Union, despite being effective in organising and propelling the Russian Revolution further in the earlier days. He was eventually assassinated using an ice axe after he was chased away from Russia by the KGB and Stalin won power. Trotsky wanted to improve life in all of Russia, just like Snowball wanted to do so on the farm, and both were chased away by secret police, the KGB and the 9 dogs Napoleon raised. Although Snowball is chased from the farm and not seen again after chapter 5, his character is important in the story because he created a lot of change prior to his departure. His naivety caused his downfall, as he failed to realise that Napoleon was plotting against him. This would have made him too trusting of a leader, perhaps why Orwell had him chased from the farm in the first place. That's it for Snowball, but stick around and watch some more videos based on the key characters and themes in Animal Farm. I'm Miss Shaw, thanks for watching.